Welcome back to the channel, and today we are sailing the USS Alabama, an awesome historical ship from World War II. This ship is, I think it's a solid all-around battleship. Doesn't get played an awful lot. Anyone that's grinded the actual tech line ships will be familiar with the North Carolina. Going to be somewhat similar. The Alabama is going to have a little bit less accurate guns because North Carolina's guns are really good, especially for being Tier 8. Whereas the Bama doesn't quite have the accuracy of the guns, but it is far superior from the standpoint of armor. North Carolina explodes when you look at it sometimes. As much as I like that boat, much as I like that ship, I like the Alabama a lot more. Alabama is a premium Tier 8 ship. But, you know, in honor of America 250, we're selling American ships this week. And we're going to continue that with the Alabama. And the Bama, pretty strong overall ship, good armor, pretty quick, over 28 knots of speed, excellent range, over 24 kilometers of range. And we're going to maneuver in here and try to get cozy with this island. I believe there's a DD right there in the cap, as it appears, because they're starting to take the cap, and our Sherman can't see it. Not sure which one it is. Might be the Harugamo. Then again, yeah, based on who we spotted so far, it should be the Harugamo. We're going to see if there's another ship here that we can take a shot at. There is a Tennessee. About to lose it behind the mountain, but we do have HE loaded in case that DD popped out. We also, I like to start with HE loaded when I feel like they're going to be at range, just so I can get them whether they're armored, they're angled in on me or not dependent upon having a broadside ship. There's a Stalingrad. I'd like to hit it with AP, but based on its angle, it's going away from us, so it's going to be hard. The Stalingrad does not like to burn. It burns for a long time when it catches on fire. It takes a while to put it out, so if we get a little fire on this thing, it's not going to make him happy. Either he's going to let it burn or he's going to have to DCP hit his repair. He's already on fire. There we go. Perfect. And we'll see if we get a few more into him. If we get a double fire, that'd be fantastic. But we're here at Tier 8, lowly Tier 8, being tiered up to Tier 10. That's the life of Tier 8 games a lot of the times. I like a lot of the Tier 8 ships. It's one of the last levels where you get really good historical ships around for many of the nations. You can still get some at 9, and there are some at 10. But 8, you get a lot of good ships to choose from, especially the U.S. line. Whether it's this one or the Massachusetts or North Carolina, these are all real ships that actually sailed the seas in World War II, and you get to have a chance to play them. So, a lot of fun. All right, there it is, and it is a Harugamo. It is a big, long ship for being a destroyer. We'll see if we get some shells in on it. Like to help our guy out. That's going to be behind him for the most part. Like to help out the Sherman. Sherman just needs to be able to see this guy, and he can take him down. But we can't charge up there because we have two battleships, at least two battleships, and a really powerful cruiser waiting for us to stick our head out. The Kansas is just northwest of us, on the other side of the cap, sailing way out wide, which is kind of odd. And he's broadside to the enemy battleships, which I would never recommend. We'll see if we can maneuver better here to help out the Sherman. We get a shot at the Harugamo, or we use this island for a little bit of cover. The Bama does have some lofty shells, so you can get behind a small island like this and still get up over it. There's a Massachusetts. That's a brawling beast. Love that ship. We'll try to get in behind this island a little bit, though, for some cover. Doesn't matter because the Harugamo spots us from the top. Here we go. We have now the Massachusetts firing back at us with some AP. He's barely moving, so we're going to have to shoot short on this one. Should easily be able to get over this small mountain. See if we get a fire on that one. We already clipped part of the mountain. Darn. Nope. Yes, got a fire. Shot way out in front of it, though, but still had 5 pins and a fire. We'll take it. See if we get a little bit of burn damage on that ship. I'm going to pull forward here to see if I can get a better shot, although it's probably ill-advised. At this point, We can kind of do anything. Still have the Kansas and the Sherman with me. We do have the Cap. I don't know where the Hirugamo is. If he's smart, he'd be throwing torps at me because I'm not that mobile. So I need to back up and get out of here. I can't pull forward out in front of these ships or I'll get toasted pretty quick. Even the Stalingrad could put me in the bottom of the ocean pretty fast. So I'm going to reverse and see if I can get a shot on this Russian battleship. This is a secondary battleship. So he likes to get close. And now I'm spotted again, which means the Hirugamo is right up in front of me. Because these guys on the other side of the mountain can't see me. I should just keep backing up. And I'm going to go forward like a crazy person. Trying to get to where the secondary shells can't quite hit me here. If they can overshoot me, clip that island a little bit more, try to use it for a little bit of cover. Enemy smart, they're going to push in on us as the Kansas just died. Stalingrad took it out. So now owe the life of 2 Tier 8 battleships on this Cap, because now we have the Stalingrad and a Hirugamo over here. Sherman's bailing. He said, I'm out, bruh. So it's going to be just me alone, and I need to get out of here. So fastest way is to pull forward, but I'll probably get deleted. So I'm going to try to back up, but I might get stuck nose into these guys. This could be all she wrote for the Bama this episode. Back up a little bit and see if we get shot in on the Massachusetts a little bit. A little bit of damage, up to 58k. Not great. Love to get a lot more. I'll see if I can back up into the smoke and go undetected, but I can't resist shooting. I'll try to take a shot on this Stalingrad. Maybe I get lucky. Probably a good player though, as he's turning in toward me. Oh, not gonna get a good shot on him. Maybe. If I would have shot there, I just would have went undetected right here. So that's probably a bad call on my part. And I missed the Stalingrad altogether, so definitely a bad call on my part. Stalingrad, awesome cruiser, as long as you're not broadside. If you're nose into somebody, fire is your enemy. Otherwise, you're going to last a while. Sherman's just trying to get some fire running right now. Still a fairly even match, but we're going to lose this Cap pretty quick. All right. I'm going to heal up a little bit. Try to go undetected, but I think the Hirugamo is within my range at 12.7. Which means I'm going to stay spotted the rest of this match. Got some torps coming in on me, so I got to turn. And it's not the direction I want to turn. Because I'd rather go back toward the island and get out of here, but one of these torps can end the game for me. Okay. I can't go undetected. I can't really get out of here. I'm just going to throw down in a blaze of glory. See if I can get a shot in on one of these ships here before I go. There's a Hirugamo. He's going dark. Or I'd take a shot at him. Go ahead and put out the fires. We're letting it matter now. Stalingrad goes full broadside, maybe. He'll run into those. He doesn't. And clip it. Get a little bit of damage. And that's it. Let's keep going. We don't really watch the battle play out, but this is one where I don't think we're going to win this at all. I want to get into a better Alabama game so you can see what this ship's capable of. We just got ourselves in a bad spot. We did not get out of there as fast as we should have. Tried to support the Sherman and holding that flank, but the Kansas did something really weird. He went real wide and stayed broadside, which doesn't help us. Kansas moves like a turtle, so once he got out there, he was stuck. That is another good thing about the Alabama, 29 kilometers of speed, so you can get going whenever you need to. Much better than some of the other dreadnoughts at this level, much better than the Massachusetts speed, similar to the North Carolina. So you can really get going pretty quick, get out of trouble if you need to, unless you're stuck nose in like I was there and just simply outgunned. All right, so this game is pretty much Tier 8s from a battleship perspective. There's one Tier 7 on each side, a lot of Tier 6 cruisers, which that's not good for them. One Tier 7 on each side. Tier 7 and some Tier 6s and destroyers, so we'll see how we do here. Starting off on the left flank, we'll see if we can do something with this one. All right. Taking a look at the Bama here. Pretty good. I think it's a good looking ship. It's right before it gets stretched out to more of the Iowa super fast Fast battleships. It's still a little bit chunkier, but not as chunky as some of the dreadnoughts below it, Tier 8, with some of the other ships that are out there at this tier. It's certainly not like the US 1 through 7 lines, which are super chunky. Take out the Bama to the west side here. Force Gump would be proud of us. See if we can get some damage in on this game. We're going to play this a little smarter. We're not going to get committed to an island. We're not going to get committed nose in too early. But I'll be willing to bet a DD or a cruiser or even a rogue battleship's going to fly in off of that island on the H line. The GH line. The line. A little bit of Cleon for you. If they do, we'll be ready to combat them. We do have some help. We have a Japanese destroyer, Shiriatsu, and the Guriza. Both here to be able to help us out. Destroyer and a cruiser. Two good ships. See if the captains are good as well. See if we can get ourselves a good team victory in this one. No matter what, hopefully you can see how good the Bama can be. I like the ship. I don't know what your opinion of it is. Personally, this is one of the ships that I bought at one point because I had a little bit of extra, had an extra coupon. I thought, why not? It's one of the few U.S. battleships I don't have at the time, and it's just gorgeous. So, love the guns, love the shape of the ship. Camo is kind of boring and basic, but that's the least important part. All right, first contestant, we do have a cruiser. And he's hitting the brakes, so smart. I'm going to overshoot him. He's going to try to hide that smoke there with the DD. So we know the DD and the cruiser are both right there in that same spot. We could rush it, but we have a North Carolina and a Colorado coming in. We're the only DD over here right now. Don't want to get out there alone because I'll just be a pinata again, just like the last game. So we're going to try to play this a little smarter. If you have a chance to shoot a DD and he's within range, especially when he's going broadside, do it. You take the DDs out of the match, you win the game most of the time. So if you can kill their DDs, that's the way to go. Pretty good shot in on him there. Probably should have had HE loaded, but I really wanted to kill that cruiser. And that cruiser might pop back out at any moment. So I'm going to hang on to it. The Akazuki's headed back north. RDD is still in good shape, kind of hovering with us. North Carolina, we can get a Citadel here. He's going pretty slow. See if we can drop one right behind his tower. Get a shot in on him there. Boom, right on the back. Fantastic. You don't like that, no we don't. All right. One Citadel already, like it. Let's see if we can put this thing down. He should be turning away. He is. Smart. We have an Amagi coming in, though. Could be a next target. There's the Molotov. I'd love to kill that one. That was our original plan of pushing out here a little bit. We're going to turn back in, though. I don't want to get too broadside too long or get stuck along the border. Molotov's dead. See if we can kill this Akazuki.
Nice work.
Shiriatsu just sees it go dark. I appreciate him trying to kill him, but he sees it go dark. Or he's going to turn back up, so we're going to try to put shells on it there. See if we can get him here. AP can be likely just overhit him, or I shot short. He's going faster than I thought. Bad shot by me. Come on, Launchpad. Alright, so Akazuki's taking a lot of damage. Shiriatsu is outgunned, though. He's just not... doesn't have the firepower to stay with him. He throws his torps out, last ditch effort, and he's a goner. The bad part there is we lose our eyes on this side, and we just lost to Akazuki. Take a blind fire shot here, see if I get lucky. Try to use this smoke. Got a double fire. I'm going to go ahead and put that out. Colorado right there. I'd like to kill that chunkster. Got more shells coming in from the North Carolina. So we've got an Amagi, Colorado, and North Carolina out here. We do have a Bismarck that pulled up here, though, to help us out. But we're still heavily outgunned. They have 4 ships out here to R3. See if we get some shells in on the Colorado. No, totally missed him. Wow. Surprised by that. Thought we had a decent shot. It happens. Get the Bama control you a little bit with the guns. They do still hit hard. Really good fire chance on the HE. But you have a tendency to miss some of the shots you normally think you would hit. Aim a little higher. Looks like he's turning away from us. And overshot him. Another bad shot by me. I'm taking some damage here. Got to heal up a bit. Press the old heal key. See if we can stand strong. Bismarck's still over here with us. We still have a cruiser with us as well. Moggy's a much better target in Colorado. Colorado's angled away from us. North Carolina is angled away from us. Take a shot. Oh, that might land on the Amagi. Boom, it does. Nice shot. Almost 16K on that volley. Colorado's still angled away. See if we can get our back guns on the Amagi if he hasn't learned his lesson. Looks like he's turning away a little bit too now. And missed again. All right. It's okay. We've still got plenty of other targets. Plenty of other targets. We're going to go after the Colorado, see if we can put him out of his misery. We do. Yay. All right, get out of here. We would pull up that side, but I don't know where that DD is, so I'm not going to press him. There it is. There's the torps we were thinking were coming. If I'd have stayed where I was, I'd be eating these, and that is a Japanese destroyer whose torpedoes do hurt a lot. Should miss this one here. Live to fight another day. Have another heal on the way, which we'll probably need. North Carolina is not giving me much of a shot. He's turned away. Just kind of guessing on that one. Oh, he might be going too fast for that shot. Have the shells moving in on him. Need to warn the Bismarck. There's still a DDE out there. Bismarck activates its hydroacoustic search, which is fantastic. Exactly what he should do in that situation. I know, dude. I know he's out there. I can't do much about it, this thing. Need some eyes on him. Is the DD out in front of us? I think we have the Amagi. Ooh, the base is under attack. Nice call. Let's go.
Many thanks.
Go take that enemy out.
Affirmative.
They take our base, the game is over, so we have to go and defend the base. Would like to shoot the Samagi again, though. Should be able to get the shot here. Might be undershooting it a little bit. See? It's turning in. Turned away in. Overpins on a battleship. Gotta love that. Hitting a little too high in the tower. The superstructure. Comes Yamagi returning fire with HE. We'll get some more AP shells into him now, hopefully. We'll take him down. And the first volley was terrible. This was better. Oh, just bounced him. No big deal. The Amagi tank. How about that? All right, we got a battleship over here shooting at us. Not sure who it is. Could be the Bismarck. There it is. Yep. Last time he was seen was way up north. And yet here he is. All right, we're going to try to see if we can fight this Bismarck a little bit. We do have the Grizzly here with us. We have a DD sitting there in smoke right at the edge of our cap. See if we get some shots into the nose here of the Bismarck. Little bit, couple of overpins. He is going to give me a shot, though. He's got to get around the mountain. Come on, shells. Load the shells, boys. We have a shot.
Affirmative.
Asked me to shoot the Bismarck. Well, it's gonna anyway. Bismarck, really strong secondary battleship. You take him out before we get in a close engagement brawl. That looks like a good shot. Come on, do some damage. Decent. 15K. We'll take it.
Ship is on fire.
That hurts him. And now he's going to go pop behind that small island. We're going to reload. Good news is the secondaries aren't going to hit us either. Well, that was a shot from up north. Come on now. Fight like a man. Wait till I'm facing you. Okay, we have the Bismarck here again. Pop it back out. See if we can get him here. Should be a decent shot.
Torpedoes to port.
Boom. There we go. 19K on that one. We didn't get the kill, but we did the damage. We earned that kill. 19K into him that time around. So he was walking around on 1K. The Dallas finished it up. Sailing around, I should say. Stored. Trying to get out of there. He was up against the mountain, which is a bad call. See if we can flip him here. We did. Goodbye, Stored. Again, always shoot DDs if you can. Even if you're a battleship. You have to get the destroyers off the map. Okay, good. We secured the base. As far as I'm concerned, we won. Not really. We're upside down in ship count. And we're all clustered together. I'm still fairly healthy. I have half health. I've got the will to live. See if we can get some shells into Yamagi. Yamagi's doing a good job turning into us. Still a little bit of damage. Only 1 pin, 3 over pins. We're mainly going to focus on him right now. We have a destroyer back behind us, but it's going to be hard to deal with him. Yamagi, turn. Turned. Pretty good shells on that one as well. No, not as much of a hit as I thought it would be, but a little bit of damage. Up to a 111K in a Tier VIII match. Not bad for the Alabama. I'll give you just keep going straight for me. He's not. He's going to turn back into me. Don't really have another target that I can hit right now, so we're going to take a shot. I can save these shells, but I'm going to go behind this little mountain, and I'm not going to be able to shoot him. So we're going to let him go. Did nothing. I should probably go for it and turn out, but I think if I back up just a little, I can get this kill.
The enemy team has taken the lead.
Bismarck went down to the destroyer, unfortunately. And the enemy destroyer's bragging about it. I don't like the bragging, dude. You're like invisible. Play with some honor. Alright. He's turning toward me. I need to take a shot. Oh, I hit the mountain. Dang it. I thought I was far enough back. I wasn't. Oh, hit down 6 health. If a bird hit him right now, he'd die. There you go. Alright. That's like 2 kills over here that we should have had. That we lost because we couldn't quite finish him off. That's alright. As long as he's off the board, we're good. Okay, North Carolina. We have 2 DDs.
Returning to ship.
North Carolina and Tennessee still alive. That was a massive hit I just took. That's gonna hurt. That's gonna hurt our ability to be able to stay in this one. All right, we're just gonna go for it. Let's get into the fight. Need to back up my cruiser here. Try to get a kill on this DD. Get the DD off the map. Then it'll just be us versus the battleships and 1 DD, which I don't know where that one is. This is the Huron. The Akazuki that gave us so much trouble early on is still out there somewhere, probably somewhere near that island over there. Let's see if we can get the Huron off the map. Ooh, that was a big shot. We'll use our final heal. Thank goodness we had it because we were about out of the game. Kill this Huron. Come on now. Ah, 1 pin. Ah, come on, die. Why don't you just die? Alright, we're going to go nose in so we don't get any ridiculous warp action. His engines are out. He's on fire. He's on fire. Alright, this should do it. 1 volley. There we go. Alright. 3 kills. Should have had a Kraken, but that's cool. It happens. Sometimes I steal kills. Sometimes they steal yours. We might kill the Akizuki here. Should have had HE loaded, but I did not. Oh, down to 200 health. He's going to survive. He should have been at the bottom of the ocean. Oh. Should have had HE loaded. That's probably just going to bounce. Good turn. Yeah, just ricocheted. All right, do I go HE? I've already got these loaded. I think we need to take a shot. It's over. Let's go down to Blaze of Glory. Kill me, I'm here. Kill me. Do it now. Come on. Going after North Carolina. See if we can take out his guns. And it's... Hey, overall we lost, but good match. Over 127,000 damage. Should be toward the top of the team, if not the top of the team. Had 3 kills. Really could have had 6. That's just the way it goes. Yeah, there we go. 3 kills, top of the team in a losing effort. Pretty good damage into several ships there. I do want to compliment this cruiser. The Grizzly was with us the whole time. North Carolina played really well as well. Try to give out all my compliments I can in a day when I play, because it's why not? You know, there's so many people out here being toxic and negative. As with just about any game, when you can be positive, be positive. Hey, Alabama, love it. Good looking ship, and it performs really well in my opinion. Really good guns, good HE if you want to fire the HE. Very capable AP. Good armor, especially compared to the North Carolina, and for a Tier 8 ship. Citadel is below the waterline, so you can take more damage than North Carolina, which Citadel is basically skyscraper form, way up there. Really good, like I said, HE fire chance. Great firing range, 24.5. Good AA. Didn't even really get a chance to show that off too much. Decent maneuverability, almost 30 knots. With a speed flag, 12.7 concealment. Great ship. Thanks for joining. See you next time.